What? You think a brick hauler like you can afford me?
D7832. What are you standing around for? Slack off again, and I'll give you 20 lashes.
They're handing out wives. The daughter of the Vice Minister of Works.
I'll have a taste today.
Picking on women? That's all you're good for.
Watch out!
Move again, and I'll slit your throat.
Sir, eat. You know martial arts. Take me with you?
Lu Juan, for causing trouble and fighting, your sentence is doubled. Assign 3 women, Shen Qingxuang, Ashina Wulan, and Sujiner. You have 1 year. Fail, and all 4 of you will be executed.
Heavenly craft system activated.
No big deal.
If you don't finish the 3-mile Section C within a year, you'll all be fed to the wolves.
The Foundation is run.
It'll collapse within 3 days. Will there be wolves here at night, benefactor?
What are you laughing at? This is a death trap. 3 miles through Section C will take 3 years. And we're still in shackles.
Are there any mountains?
3 miles north. There's a gray mountain.
A pale gray mountain?
Locals say it's cursed. No grass grows there.
I'm asking you. Do you want to get out of here alive? Live better than anyone else?
All skin and bones.
Benefactor, need help with books? I'm great at—
Let me properly introduce my name is Lu Ziyuan. From today on, I'm your husband. And your boss. Let's do something big together. Limestone. With it, we can make cement. You're the Vice Minister of Works' daughter. No construction. You'll oversee the first kill.
All right.
Then I'll handle the account.
I'll handle the fighting.
Just the 4 of you? My 500 men only lay 3 feet of wall a day.
Foreman Zhao, let's make a bet.
What bet?
Smash the wall with a sledgehammer. It won't fall. Lend me 10 workers for 1 month.
Fine. I'll be waiting to see you cry for your daddy.
My father oversaw the Imperial Mausoleum project. A 3-foot test wall.
That's your construction. This is mine. No.
3 parts limestone powder, 1 part clay, add water.
Add gypsum too. Control firing temperature. That's key. Too low, it won't crystallize. Too high, it'll crack.
Judge by the flame's color. My father taught me.
Then you control the fire.
Delicate work isn't for people.
If the temperature isn't high enough, it won't set. Benefactor, we only have enough materials for 2 tests. If we fail, we're done.
Done.
3 days. It really is this hard.
Hard is hard.
That proves my method works. Keep it up, everyone.
Kid, where's your mud wall?
Go ahead.
It's dull gray, not even real brick.
80.
AD. No. Impossible.
Cement isn't mud or stone. It's harder. Build with cement, and in 1 day, you can do the work others take 10.
Who are you?
I'm the man who can turn you from a foreman into a team leader. Time to pay up.
Mr. Liu, I'm convinced. From now on, those 10 brothers work for you.
Good.
Mr. Liu, a heavy storm tomorrow. The newly packed earth wall in Section C will be washed away. Everyone, assemble. A storm is coming. We have 4 hours.
Put cement made these past 2 days on the 3 most dangerous gaps in Section C.
The cement hasn't cured yet. If it gets wet,
Water won't ruin the cement. It's called hydration. The more it soaks, the stronger it gets.
Do it. Listen to Mr. Liu.
Add 3 more buckets of mortar here. Hurry.
Useless. One rainstorm, and it turns out like this? You're all useless. W, what is this?
Your Grace, this is cement. I found a method for building fortifications. If the court promotes it, the Great Wall could be finished within 10 years, and stand for 10,000 years.
Cement. Good. Very good. Guards, invite him and his formula to my tent for a chat.
You're joking, Your Grace. This cement formula is my lifeline. How could I show it to anyone so easily?
You asked for it. Seize him. Lucy Yuan, I'll ask you one last time. The cement formula. Will you hand it over or not?
Your Excellency, do you know the military merit reward system? Under Great Xiao Law, laborers in service who invent useful tools that improve efficiency earns military merit, reported to the Ministry of War. Merit can be exchanged for silver, freedom, or a commendation from His Majesty. If you want the formula, I can give it to you, but by law. This credit must be recorded by the site supervisor, submitted to the Border Army Command, and sent to the Ministry of War. If you try to take it for yourself,
Are you threatening me?
I wouldn't dare. I want to make a deal with you. We can share the formula, but credit must be divided by the rules. I need a way to survive. You need promotion and merit. Isn't that a win-win?
Interesting. Get up. You have 1 month to repair the 1.5-mile stretch in Section C with cement. Do it, and I'll put you in for credit. Can't fix it. I'll have you and your 3 little wives out in the cold, starving.
You scared me to death, benefactor. I counted outside. There are 6 guards. We can't just go in.
Rushing in is for fools. To deal with them, we need rules. Starting today, we're no longer a bunch. Qingchuang, Engineering and Quality Control. Wulan, Security and Training. Security Chief. Jiner, in charge of supplies and account, Logistics Supervisor.
Mr. Liu, we don't understand any of that.
Simply put, work with me and you'll have meat, clothes, and honors. But there's one rule. Those who bully their own are expelled. Traitors are never hired again. The united will share wealth and glory.
Listen to Mr. Liu.
Little lady, what's the point of following that weakling? Come with me, and you'll live like a queen.
Let go!
The weakling's here, playing hero? I've ruled Qingxia Fort for 3 years. Touch me, and I'll have my cousin transfer you to dig latrines.
Come on.
You're asking for it. Let go.
This is a grappling hold. Don't use brute force. Use technique. Want to learn? Does it hurt?
You.
I know you're not convinced. But if I gone all out with that move, your arm would be broken. Out here, a broken arm means death. We're laborers, and people outside want us dead. Harsh weather, rules, and people who'd work us to death. If we don't stick together and get stronger, who will save us? You're strong and quick too. Instead of bullying your own, learn skills from me. Protect yourselves. Protect your families. Starting tomorrow, after work each day, I'll teach for an hour. Anyone who wants to come is welcome.
This man is interesting. Very interesting. Benefactor, something terrible has—
What is it?
Monthly rations are short by 3/10. By the rules, 4 of us plus 10 workers should receive 120 pounds of grain. But we only got 84 pounds.
Who handed it out?
The clerk said the court cut everyone's allotment. But I checked. Other work crews got their full share.
Jiner, you're quick with numbers. What's 30% of 120 pounds?
36 pounds.
36 pounds of coarse grain. What's the market price?
At border prices, 3 coins a pound. 36 pounds comes to 10 taels and 8 coins. He's skimming that every month.
This isn't the only place. Come on, let's meet this money grubber.
What are you doing? Breaking into accounts is a serious crime.
Serious crime? Then what do you call embezzling army rations?
Vile accusations.
For 3 months, rations at 6 work crews in Section C were cut 20 to 30% monthly. At 30 pounds per crew, 540 pounds of grain embezzled.
162 tails. Ration
Collected from other work crews. Everyone has altered numbers. Soak them in vinegar water, and the original figures reappear. Shall I summon Eunuch Chow to verify them?
Take him away. Exile him to the frontier. Confiscate all his property. Kid. You've got more than just cement. You've got brains, too. This embezzled silver
will be confiscated and given to the court. Of course, Eunuch Chow, you exposed this crime. The credit will go on your record.
Wall is leaning more than 3 finger widths. It's below standard.
Come on, close enough is good enough.
This wall leans more than 3 fingers width. And you say that's close enough?
Close enough? I've been hauling since dawn. My back's rubbed raw, and you're just standing there measuring. You won't lift a finger. You nitpick.
I'm doing this for work quality.
Quality? We're nearly dying here, and you still care about quality?
Stop arguing. We're all in this together.
Who says I'm in this with him?
What's the slope?
2.5 fingers. Half over.
Why?
The foundation wasn't packed, and the bottom stones were uneven.
Redo it. How long did this layer take you?
2 hours.
How long should it take?
1 hour.
Why were you so slow?
I want to smooth every stone. But it's too slow.
Your pursuit of precision is right. But we have to consider the worker's physical limits. A half-finger tilt is acceptable for now. We can fix it later when we apply the cement. You don't need to grind the stones yourself. Have Zhao Taiju take 2 men and knock off edges with hammers. It'll be faster. We're all in this together. Xing precision, Wulan's grit, and Jiner's agility, each is essential. Play to your strengths and make up for weaknesses.
Yes. I overreacted just now. Let me put some medicine on your back.
Then teach me how to take those measurements.
I improved the cement mix. I added wood ash. It boosts early strength by about 20%.
Really?
I tested 3 small samples. The results were consistent.
Xing, Chief Technology Officer, will handle research and improvements.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, Lord Liu? This is cement, made by the laborers under my command.
Cement? Guards! Where is the man who made this? What is your name?
Lu Ziyuan, D7832.
You made this cement?
Yes, sir. I discovered it by chance in prison. After a month testing the ratios, we improved the process.
Good. Wouldn't it be a shame to let talent go to waste here? I'll report this to the Ministry of War.
Hold on. This man's identity is suspicious. After only a month, he set up a workshop without permission. He's gathering a clique. Those are serious crimes.
Eunuch Chow wants to steal the credit and kill us. He says I built a workshop without permission. Gathering a crowd and forming a faction. But the people only built cement kills for the Great Wall. And gathered laborers to meet the deadline. May I ask, Eunuch, what crime have I committed? Under the military reward system, laborers who invent useful devices earn merit. Inventions must be allocated by the court. How can they fall into private hands?
This kid not only has skills, he knows court rules.
Willing to hand over cement formula, technical plans, and equipment blueprints to Ministry of War. I only ask the court to spare the laborers of Bluestone Fort.
Eunuch Chow. This concerns the fate of the nation. I will report this to the court, until an imperial decree arrives. This man and the Qingshi Fort worksite will be under my personal watch. No one is to touch them. The Border Army Command's banners are here.
Zhang Huchen's army is 10 miles away. They could make trouble at any time. Lord Liu may have saved us for now, but he'll soon return to the capital to report. Without Lord Liu backing us, we can't stand against the border army's blades.
So we need stronger defenses. And weapons of our own. Without iron molds, mass-producing cement is tough. State-run iron tools can't cut stone, let alone serve as weapons for defense.
It's not just the molds. These iron tools are defective rejects from state workshops. Once blades curl, they can't be fixed. We can keep up this pace for one more.
These chunks of iron are getting useless. That hammer cracked after 50 blows. Benefactor, at this rate of wear, the cost of buying more iron tools will ruin us.
You people from ancient times, forget it. Are there any red mountains or red rocks nearby?
Red mountains? Yes. On the far side of North Mountain, the slope is red, called Blood Mountain, an unlucky place. No one did.
Not Blood Mountain. High-grade hematite ore.
Hematite.
Jeaner, pack rations, and water. Qingshuang, bring your surveying tools. Wulan, lead the way. Over 40% iron content. Heaven's smiling on us. Ha ha ha.
Dense ore, few impurities. If we can smelt iron from it.
Not iron, steel. 3 times harder than the iron you're using now. Hematite-like resource detected. Blast furnace iron making unlocked. I'm building a steelworks here. You'll be the chief designer.
Fine.
Making iron? 30 years a blacksmith. What haven't I seen? You built this furnace so high. How does air get in? How does molten iron come out? How remove slag? Nonsense.
Master Zhang, how long to make one batch of iron?
With good ore, a full day and night.
I can make a batch in 4 hours. And it won't be pig iron, it'll be steel.
Steel? Turning pig iron into steel takes endless forging and hammering. You're saying steel comes straight out of the furnace? This is the steel stirring method.
Once molten iron is out, blow in air to oxidize carbon, control carbon level, and steel is made.
I don't believe it.
Seeing is believing.
He points to the
Blast furnace under construction. In 3 days, when it opens for its first run, Master Zhang will witness it.
Giving orders.
Light it! Tap the iron.
Ah. A divine skill. This is a divine skill.
Not divine skill, technology. Hit it!
Ah. This is iron? It's even harder than 100 forged steel.
This is steel. Master Zhang, 30 years of ironworking are valuable. Times have changed. You're chief engineer of Qingshu Fort Steelworks. I'll teach you new techniques, and you'll help train apprentices.
Master, please accept your disciple's bow.
Wow. The steel is flowing. Mr. Liu is amazing.
I heard some laborer here made some divine artifact. This it's crude. It doesn't even have any designs.
My lord, a divine weapon. Your sword is unmatched.
Old man, put down that shovel. I want to test my blade on your cement platform. This mud is hard. You're the foreman here.
What do you want?
I want to see just how strong your so-called refined steel is. Dare to take me on?
Compete at what?
Ha 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 ha. We'll strike our blades together. Whoever's breaks kneels and calls the other grandpa.
Fine. Don't call me grandpa.
Then what do you want?
If you lose, leave 10 bags of salt on your horse. There's a salt shortage at the border. Using it to feed horses is a waste.
How dare you insult me?
I wouldn't dare. It's just a fair trade. Please.
Die.
Divine blade. Power. Long live Mr. Liu.
You cheated. That's impossible. That's absolutely impossible.
It's not a trick. It's skill. Bronze is an alloy of copper and tin, soft and brittle. Fine steel has a moderate carbon after quenching. It's over 3 times harder than bronze. If you want to learn, I can tell you why. But if you want to hide behind your status and bully the people, next time, it won't just be sword that breaks. Leave the salt. 10 sacks, 50 pounds.
Sir, that's 500 pounds of salt.
Xing Huchen's nephew. Trouble's coming.
Laborer Lu Ziyuan ran a private workshop, made illegal weapons, formed a gang, and is suspected of treason. Arrest them at once. Seal the workshop.
If you want Mr. Liu, you'll have to step over my dead body first.
Commander Xing. This humble commoner dares to ask, what counts as illegally making military weapons?
Oomph. You smelt steel and forged blades. What else but military weapons?
The blades I forge are tools for cutting stone and chopping timber. These are daily work progress records, since we use fine steel tools. Section B's 3-mile project is 40% complete. It was to take 3 years, but
That's more than 10 times faster. How is that possible?
under Xia's military merit system, improving efficiency deserves credit. This commoner did not rebel. He was serving the court by saving money and manpower. But you, Commander, withheld Section C laborers' rations yesterday, embezzled and sold military supplies. 500 weapons were lost, but you pocketed them all.
Hiya. You slanderous liar.
Whether I'm lying or not, check the books. Jeaner, read it.
On the 3rd last month, 3,000 pounds of rations were assigned to border troops. Only 2,200 arrived. That's a shortage of 800 pounds. On the 15th of last month, 2,000 arrows were lost. Only 300 were actually lost. That's a discrepancy of 1,700 arrows.
Commander Zhang, I will report this truthfully to the Ministry of War. Until the court gets to the bottom of this, Lu Ziyuan's workshop will stay open. No one is to interfere. Withdraw the troops.
Thank you for sparing my life. We're even over the salt.
Zhang Huchen won't let this go.
I know, but next time, he'll be more careful.
What are you thinking about?
Find a way to make machines do the work instead of people. Where I come from, we have something called hydropower. Use water to power machines. Build a dam across the river, raise water level, and let it rush through a channel. It turns a wheel. It connects to a drive shaft that powers the bellows.
No one needs to work the bellows. Water turns the wheel. The wheel turns the iron shaft. Brilliant.
There's something even better. It can do more than power the bellows. It can also run a mill to grind limestone and iron ore into powder, saving people from hammering it by hand.
I'll go measure the river's width and depth.
The water's coming. Get up.
Not the wind, the water. A water-powered bellows. What one horse can do in a day, this water wheel can. Do the work of 100 horses in one day. No more hand-powered bellows. Everyone saves effort, and no more bloody blisters on your hands.
Benefactor, this is incredible.
That wooden wheel moves by itself.
Could there be an immortal pushing it?
Mr. Liu, you've made a divine tool for us poor folk.
This is only the beginning. Once the steam engine is built, this will be a piece of cake.
I can't sleep. I never can. The moment I close my eyes, I hear fire and screams.
Your people.
Huyan Lai, the Xiongnu's left worthy king. 3 years ago, he led a night raid and killed my parents. He stole cattle and sheep, sold women and children into slavery. I alone escaped.
I came to Great Xia to borrow its army and get revenge. Instead, I was taken for a spy and made a convict.
I'll help you get your revenge. But not with Great Xia's army, with our own strength. This is called gunpowder. Once it's developed, 1,000 men can take on 100,000.
1,000 against 100,000?
Yes. But we're missing one key ingredient. Saltpeter, extracted from manure.
Manure?
Saltpeter forms when nitrogen compounds break down. White crystals in latrines and manure pits are saltpeter. Bluestone Fort has many layers. They produce a huge amount of manure every day. It's a ready-made saltpeter mine.
Lu Ziyuan has lost it. Lunatics boiling shit. Draw the curtains, quick.
We deal with cow and sheep dung. A little stink won't scare us.
Ha ha ha.
Benefactor, this trick of yours is disgusting.
How long do I have to keep the books before I can forget that smell?
Disgusting, but it works. Clear, yellow, pure enough. Starting today, Bluestone Fort Saltpeter Workshop is up and running. Geener, collect dung in the city.
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Pay by the pound. 1 coin per pound.
Deal, 1,000 people in the city. 3 pounds each per day, 3,000 pounds. That's 3 tails a day. A month would be. Ha ha ha.
Wow, it blew up. It blew up.
The saltpeter is only about 60% pure. The sulfur isn't fine enough, and the charcoal isn't burning fully. Raise the saltpeter to 80%. Cut sulfur to 15% and charcoal to 15%. And grind them finer.
How? How did you think of all that?
You said chemical reactions need exact ratios. I've been recording every tests. Variables and results.
Yes, that's the scientific method. You're a genius.
Thunder from the heavens. This is divine punishment. Mr. Lu summons heavenly thunder, and immortal descends.
It's not heavenly thunder. It's gunpowder, saltpeter, sulfur, and charcoal. Mix them, and you get this power. It's not when gunpowder burns, it releases gas that expands 1,000-fold, causing an explosion. Same principle, faster and stronger. That we can mine in a day what took a month. Qingshi Fort will never lack stone. The Great Wall needs stone most. From today, we won't just have cement and steel. We'll have gunpowder too. 3 major problems in building the Great Wall, stone, cement, and steel, are solved. The age of gunpowder has begun.
Ding! Trust level reached. Unlocked black powder, simple fuses, and basic blasting techniques.
Punishment.
Geener. Look into Wang Zhongwu's account.
I've suspected him long. Benefactor, these are records gathered in secret. Wang Zhongwu reported to the court 3,000 troops. Qingshi Fort has only 1,800 soldiers. He pocketed pay for 1,200 missing men. In the second leg, he bought cheap iron blades, reported them as fine steel. At least 2,000 taels a month went into his coffers. But this is the worst. He falsely reported losses from barbarian raids. He diverted supplies for repairing the Great Wall to caravans and sold them in the western regions. The stone meant for building the wall was turned into silver by him.
Go find Eunuch Chow.
H, how did you get these account books? If they reach the Emperor, I won't be able to save my head.
That's not important. If you arrest Wang Zhongwu now, you'll get credit for rooting corruption. But if someone else reports it first, you'll be guilty of covering for a colleague. Which road will you take?
Damn it. Fortune favors the bold. Guards, bring me the Imperial Inspector's robes. You lead the way. Chow Yud, you dare lay a hand on me? Vice Minister of War, Lord Zhou's man. Dead eunuch tired of living? Under Imperial orders to investigate corruption. Show no mercy. Guards, take him away. 80 lashes, then exile him 3,000 miles away. Seize all his property. Kid. You saved me again. You cut off Zhou Shichan's income. He won't let you go.
You are the Imperial Inspector of Great Xia. I was only doing my duty.
Homesick?
Yeah. But not for that home. For another world. Qingshuang, why are you willing to follow me? With your talent, you could leave once sentence is over.
My father wanted to help people too. He was framed and died for it. You remind me of him. Not your age. That foolish courage to do what you know can't be done. I used to trust no one but myself. Because trusting others could get you killed. But you showed me that some people really will crouch down and look you in the eye instead of looking down on you. My dad made me feel that way once. You're the second.
I used to think only about making money, saving enough to restore my family's business. Now I think money isn't the most important thing. What matters is what we're doing together. As long as I have you all, whether the business reopens no longer matters.
Lu Ziyuan, I swear an oath. No matter how dangerous the road ahead, I'll keep you safe. Not just you, but everyone in Changshire Fort who trusts. We'll build cities with cement, forge weapons from steel, and guard the border with gunpowder, not for rank or wealth, but so the gates of Great Sia are never breached. Hold the border.
Which one of you is Lu Ziyuan?
I am Lu Ziyuan, so greetings, Lord Zhou.
You built workshops without approval, gathered a faction, raided border troops, and disrupted the worksite. The court received a report. It says your sorcery, cement, gunpowder, and the like has bewitched workers, and you intend to rebel. By law, you should—
Cement and gunpowder aren't sorcery, they're engineering. Give me 3 days.
No need. Guards.
Report, my lord. Hu Yanlai, the Hun's left-wise king, has led 50,000 troops through the first northern defense line. Border forces collapsed. Enemy less than 200 li from Chingshire Fort.
Chingshire Fort is Great Wall's throat. If it falls, the Huns will sweep into Central Plains. I am no one, but cement can build strong walls. Gunpowder can fend off foes. Give me a chance to defend the gates.
My lord, let him redeem himself through service.
I'll give you 10 days. If you hold Chingshire Fort, I'll put in a word for you. If you fail,
10 days. I need 5. Put frontier troops and supplies under my command. Disobedience means military law.
fine. I'd like to see how you'll stop 50,000 cavalry. 5 days from now. I'll be waiting in Liangzhou City for news of your death.
5 days. Everyone, assemble. All 3 workshops switch to wartime production. Qingchuan, take 300 to build cement fortifications. Set up 3 crest. Wulon, take 200 men to make spears, iron shields, and cannons. Jiner, handle logistics. Rations and ammunition. Work in shifts. In 5 days, 3,000 pounds of granulated gunpowder.
Even 10 days wouldn't normally be enough.
The Huns won't give us a 6th day. If we can't finish, we die together. Lightning squad coming along?
30 men. Picked from border troops, skilled riders.
Not enough. I want mounted artillery. Ride with powder packs, harass the enemy, and blow up supply lines. Speed is our advantage. Gunpowder, This unit is Lightning Squad. Your captain.
I won't let you down.
The first barrier is 10 feet high and 3 feet thick. Reinforce it with a second layer of formwork. Move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Make barrel walls 3/10 thicker.
Too thin, and it'll burst.
Use wet willow wood for the gun carriage.
Granulated powder burns more evenly. It's 30% more powerful than powder. Crate them up and send them to the city wall.
Cannon 1 is loaded.
Target, the cliff, 300 paces straight ahead. Fire!
Everyone cheers.
They're here. Their vanguard got careless. The camp's a mess, no trenches, no palisades.
You can see that from this far away? You can see their beards.
It's called binoculars, convex and concave lenses. We'll mass produce and issue them to scouts. Is the Lightning Squad ready?
Ready.
No direct engagement. Circle behind, burn supplies, blow up stables, cause chaos, then strike and retreat. Do not get time. Keep them from sleeping or eating until morale collapses.
Got it. Split into groups of 3. Regroup in 1 incense stick's time. Once you light the fires, shout. Make them think a huge army is attacking.
Ah. Ah. Heavenly thunder. The Southerners' witchcraft is here. Retreat.
First battle. A crushing victory.
The Lightning Squad is back. 1 enemy general killed, 30% of grain burned, and 2 stables blown up. Army in chaos until dawn.
Good. That was only the vanguard. Hu Yanlai's main force of 50,000 is still on the way.
Southerners only play with fire and launch sneak attacks. Today, I'll level this dirt fort.
Cannon 1 loaded. Cannon 2 loaded. Cannons 3, 4, and 5 loaded.
Target the enemy's main banner. Range, 600 paces. Fire!
What kind of sorcery is this? Thunder magic. Run.
Cease fire. Save your ammo.
Mr. Liu, this is gunpowder.
Do you see why I had you stay and learn?
This isn't war. It's a one-sided massacre.
I swear to follow General Thunder. All hail General Thunder.
Good medicine tastes bitter.
Xing Shuang.
Don't talk. You need rest. Tomorrow, we face Huyan Lai's main force.
Why are you so good to me?
Because you deserve it.
When this war is over, I'll teach you more, not just engineering, but knowledge from another world.
I'll be waiting. Medicine's no fun. Come have a drink. A victory must be celebrated. That's the step way. Today, I killed Huyan Bao's deputy. He helped wipe out my tribe 3 years ago.
How does revenge feel?
Not enough. I want Huyan Lai dead. I want the left-worthy king's tribe destroyed.
It will happen. I promise you.
The grassland thanks you. I'll go patrol tonight.
My benefactor, you're still awake.
You woke me up.
Today's loot, 800 captured war horses. 300 suits of 2,000 weapons, worth 30,000 taels. 30,000 taels will cover expenses for half a year.
Jeaner, when the war is over, I'll help you rebuild the Jeaner trading house.
Really?
You use your math skills to help me run this household, and I'll help make your dream come true.
My benefactor, you made me cry on purpose. Ah.
3 women. 3 kinds of tenderness. I'll protect this love to the very end.
Huyan Lai leads 50,000 troops south in 3 columns. 10,000 east attack Yanmen Pass, and 10,000 west attack Jai. The remaining 30,000 are heading for Qingshi Fort. Border troops are collapsing all along the way.
Qingshi Fort is isolated. Add Iron Wall, Wolfang, and Flying Eagle forts to the defense network.
How do we do that?
Technology transfer. Send a team of technicians to each fort. Bring cement formulas and gunpowder samples. On one condition. Their troops answer to me.
They'll take orders from common laborer.
If not, let them see how hard concrete is.
Ha! The court sent a laborer to command me? I've defended this fort for 15 years.
Go ahead, smash it.
Ah. 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 Follow the gentleman's lead. If he can take 3 hits from me, I'll do as you say.
Please.
A divine relic. I concede.
Iron Wall Fort is in the east, holding back eastern forces. Wolfang Fort is in the far west. Hold the western flank. Eagle Fort and Stone Fort will support each other. Our advantage is clear. Our concrete forts are 10 times stronger than their camps, and our cannons fire 5 times farther than their bows. Our strategy is: hold the line, wear them down with cannon fire, then strike like lightning when they're exhausted.
Yes, sir.
Starting today.
We no longer fight just to build the Great Wall.
We fight for the Stone Fort Alliance.
Fight for the gates of Great Xia.
An imperial decree has arrived. Lu Ziyuan, a lowly laborer, is unfit for this duty. General Feng Kaishan is appointed to take command of Qingshi Fort's defenses. Lu Ziyuan is to surrender military command and workshop formulas pending punishment.
Mr. Liu wins the battle, and you come to take the credit.
I don't recognize any damn general. Mr. Liu is the only one I follow.
Anyone who defies the decree will be executed.
General Feng, is this decree real?
How dare you question the imperial decree?
I dare not, but I question whether whoever issued this decree knows the truth at the front. Mr. Liu, please.
A secret letter intercepted at Lord Zhou's residence 3 days ago. Zhou Shichang and Huyan Lai, the Hun's left worthy king, joined forces to split the borderlands. Zhou Shichang would provide Bluestone Fort's defense map. After the war, 3 commanderies ceded to him, and his family made marquises.
Why you're lying?
The letter bears Zhou Shichang's personal seal and the wolf head seal of the Hunnic royal court. Would you like to inspect them, General?
General. You're carrying out orders, not the mastermind. Zhou Shichang sent you to destroy the gunpowder workshop. And kill the technicians. The one who opened the gates and let the Huns in. If I arrest you now, you'll be guilty of treason. But if you write me a letter saying Qingshi Fort's defenses are weak, if Lu Ziyuan has been captured, I can spare your life.
You want me to send false information?
I want Zhou Shichang to think he's won. At the crucial moment, make him lose everything, General. Following Zhou Shichang is a dead end. Help me protect Great Xia's borders.
Sigh.
Zhou Shichang. You think you're playing chess. But you're just a pawn on the board. I'm the one moving the pieces. The cannon casting specs were found on parchment in the enemy camp. There must be a traitor among us.
Question them one by one. Better to kill the wrong man than let one slip away.
Interrogating them will only alert the enemy. And it'll hurt our own people's hearts. I'll make him come out on his own. The saltpeter stock is low. It must be shipped from Liangzhou and will arrive in 3 days. The route passes through Black Pine Woods, 30 miles north of the city. Seize him.
Ah,
Xiao Lu. Why would you do this? I've treated you well. After your parents died, I raised you with my own food and care.
yes. Lord Zhou promised me 100 taels of gold if I passed on the information.
Humph.
I want to leave this hellhole. I'm only 17. I don't want to die here.
You're 17 this year.
Yeah,
I was afraid of death at 17 too. But some things are worse than death. Like betraying someone who trusts you. Your uncle would give his life for you. And this is how you repay him?
Mr. Liu, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Uncle.
Now, I need you to do something for me.
What is it?
Keep feeding me intel. But I decide what you report.
I'll do as Mr. Ziyuan says.
All right. We march out tonight. Be careful.
Sorry to interrupt.
Qingxuan, it's not what you think.
What happens between you and your husband has nothing to do with me.
Shenqing Shuang, what do you mean by that?
You're his concubine.
He's your husband. It's natural for you two to be close.
I was wrong to meddle as an outsider.
You're the lawful wife. You clearly like him, but you act so cold. Now you get jealous when you see us together. Why don't you make a move?
Who's jealous?
You are.
Enough, Jeaner.
My benefactor.
Come over here. Jeaner, you tell me. When those two argue, whose fault is it?
It's my benefactor's fault. Because our benefactor is wonderful. You both like him, and that makes you jealous. And jealousy leads to fights. So the root of it is that our benefactor is just too amazing.
Ha ha ha. Hey, I asked you to mediate. Not pin this on me.
We should all be good to him. Why fight over him? Besides, I've done the math. Benefactor, divide time equally. Sister Qingshuang gets 30%. Sister Wulan gets 30%, I 20. That's fair.
When did you work that out?
I lost my composure earlier.
I was at fault too. I came on too strong.
Listen. Qingshuang is my brain, Wulan is my hand, and Jiner is my eyes. Without you, I'm nothing.
Benefactor, you're so good at this.
People of the city, listen up.
He's telling you to disarm and surrender. Then he'll spare your lives. Anyone who resists will be slaughtered.
Hu Yanlai, brother Hu Yanbao's corpse is still outside city, feeding wolves. Do you want to join him?
Attack the city. Attack the city.
Cannons ready. Fire!
Boom. Higher, higher.
Grenadiers, ready at 300 paces.
Yes.
Boom. No retreat. Ah,
Spearmen, form up at 100 paces. Kill them.
Now! Light it!
ah,
Flare. Ah.
fall back. Fall back, fall back. Cheers. Cheers.
Mr. Liu is heaven sent to save us.
A toast to you, master.
Hey!
Sir, something's happened.
Where did this come from?
From Zhou Shichang's desk. My informant in Liangzhou risked his life to send it out. Zhou Shichang has obtained all the formulas, and instead of reporting them to the court, Zhou Shichang made a secret deal with Wei Zhongxian of the Directorate of Ceremonial.
Wei Zhongxian?
The emperor's trusted eunuch. He holds the directorate seal and rules. Wei Zhongxian ordered Zhou Shichang to lead an army here in 3 days. To Qingshi Fortress, under the pretext of wiping out demons and reclaiming the formulas, then kill you and all who know. Leave no one alive. Then Wei Zhongxian and Zhou Shichang will monopolize the explosives trade. And use the emperor to control the realm. Exactly.
Ziyuan. What do we do?
They want me dead. Then we fight to the end. The formula is just a blueprint. The real strength lies in the one who created it, those who believe in me, and those who stand on this land. Everyone willing to fight for it. 3 days later. Let them come. Qingshi Fortress will be their burial ground. Come on. Let me see what other tricks you've got.
The enemy outnumbers us 3 to 1. How can we fight?
A direct attack means certain defeat. Divide and weaken them. Take them down one by one. Any word from Jing Huchen on the Eastern Front?
Zheng Huchen resents Zhou Shichang for withholding military supplies. This is Zheng Feiyan's letter.
Last month, Zhou Shichang withheld 30% of border troops.
Zheng Huchen's men are upset. Sigh.
I'll go see him tonight.
Too dangerous. What if it's a trap?
If you don't enter the tiger's den, how can you catch its cub? Jing Huchen is no fool. He knows Zhou Shichang is using him.
You came here to die?
I came to show the general a way out. Zhou Shichang is betraying the country, conspiring with Hu Yanlai, the Han's left wise king, for attacks within and without to divide the borderlands. The imperial envoy will arrive within 3 days. If you follow Zhou Shichang, you'll be branded a rebel, and your family will be executed.
Uncle, I saw it with my own eyes.
Zhou Shichang meets secretly with enemy envoy.
Every word is true. 3 days. It's a deal. It's a deal.
This is too risky. What if the Imperial envoy is late?
He won't be. Mr. Lu sent a dispatch. 3 horses will rotate. We'll know who wins within 5 days.
We have enough gunpowder for 2 volleys.
2 volleys will do. Get Zhang Tiniu. It's time for the explosive shells.
The Imperial envoy is 100 miles away. May the nation prosper and flourish. I've already heard of your cement and gunpowder in the capital. But today, I'm even more curious how a common laborer became a frontier commander in just half a year.
It wasn't my achievement alone. It was the power of knowledge, teamwork, and the people's refusal to be slaves of a fallen nation.
The evidence Mr. Lu submitted proves Zhou Shichang colluded with the enemy and embezzled military funds. He framed and plotted treason. Every word is true, with proof. I studied for 3 days. Horrifying. Zhou Shichang commands 30,000 troops. To defeat him, military authority is needed.
The Qingshi Fort Alliance has 8,000 troops and firearms. 1 order from you is enough.
But you must promise, when Zhou Shichang is captured, he is handed over to the court for trial. Justice must be carried out in light of day.
Understood. I, Lu Ziyuan, never kill without cause. Zhou Shichang's crimes should be judged by Great Xiao law.
Can this Lord Su be trusted?
Yes, he has been upright his whole life. He hates corrupt officials most. He's spent 5 years gathering proof of Zhou Shichang's theft of military funds.
What about Zhou Shichang?
Notice Cheng Huchen acting strangely. Scouts just reported. He's gathering generals at Central Command. Something's about to happen.
The final battle is in days. 2 volleys, 20 explosive shells, and 50 solid shots.
2 volleys will do. Get Zhang Tinyu. Have him check the gun carriages.
He has cannons too. 10 of them.
Help me. Zhang Tinyu.
Here.
Load explosive shells into 3 cannons. Aim at that sedan chair.
Cannon 1 in position. Cannon 2 in position. Cannon 3 in position.
Fire. Counterattack all along the line, Zhang Huchen. Men, fight for the nation. Kill. Hiya. Ah.
Lord Zhou, you lost, not to me, but to history.
What kind of demon are you?
Take him away. Hand him over to Lord Su for trial.
Zhou Shichang colluded with the Huns and embezzled military funds. Framing loyal officials. The evidence of your crimes is conclusive. Do you confess? I'm Vice Minister of War, a third-rank official. You can't try me. I demand His Majesty. An imperial decree. Zhou Shichang's crimes are beyond dispute. Strip him of titles and ranks. Hand him over to the imperial envoy for disposal. An imperial envoy can execute first and report later. Impossible. Eunuch Wei, save me. He delivered the decree on Emperor's behalf. He's smarter than you. He knows when to sacrifice a pawn to save himself. You are a discarded pawn. Under Great Xiao law, anyone who conspires with enemy and betrays nation is executed. Anyone embezzling over 1,000 taels of military funds is executed on the spot. Those who frame the loyal and toy with lives are executed on the spot. 3 crimes combined. Set execution date. Execute him. Execute him.
Someone who wanted you to understand. That knowledge is stronger than power. Too bad. You understood too late.
Common Illuzi Yuan built cities with skill, fought enemies with gunpowder, and captured traitors through wit. His service to the realm is he is appointed commander of Bluestone Fort, granted a 5th-rank military post, in charge of the cement, steel, and gunpowder workshops, and commanding Bluestone Fort Alliance forces. By imperial decree. Cheers. But he knew. Wei Zhongxian was still in the capital, watching him with a cold stare.
The Heavenly Works Army doesn't care about background or experience. Only ability and loyalty count.
What? No way.
3 tests. Strength, intelligence, and teamwork.
Cement builds a fortress. Lightning strikes down the enemy. An iron will. Every penny counts. Ha ha ha. This boy is destined for greatness.
Lord Tiangong's army is formed today. Not for personal power, not for fame. For Great Xiao's gates to never be breached.
Never be breached. Never be breached. Never be breached.
Lord Wei accused you in court of spreading heresy and secretly building a military camp with ulterior motives. He demanded the emperor strip you of your post and escort you to the capital for trial.
What was the emperor's response?
The emperor refused. Instead, he took a keen interest in cement and gunpowder. He said that if they truly were, they are weapons of the nation.
Lord Wei won't let this go. He holds power over the entire court. He never leaves empty-handed.
Of course not. He changed his strategy. He's building you up. He advised the emperor to summon you to the capital and show your skills in person, claiming he wants to promote you. But he plans to ambush you on the way. He wants you dead. At the same time, he's ordered someone to copy the gunpowder. He plans to kill the emperor in a staged explosion. Then pin it on you.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Kill the emperor, frame me, then seize power in the name of purging the court. What a vicious scheme.
What do we do now? If we stay out, we defy the edict. If we go in, die.
He wants to praise me to death. Why can't I turn his scheme against him? He wants me to enter the capital. Then I'll enter the capital. Fine. I'll make the whole world know my name. Make him think twice before a move. I won't go straight to the capital. I'll take a detour through Liangzhou, Lanzhou, Chang'an, and Luoyang, showcasing one technology at each stop. Bridge building in Liangzhou, water spinning wheels in Lanzhou, and cannon practice in Chang'an. Steel farming tools in Luoyang. At every stop. I'll teach it to the people. There's only one condition. Once they learn it, get more people involved.
Benefactor is building a shield of public.
Exactly. Wei Zhongxian may kill a general, but he won't dare kill a hero loved by all. Now it's my turn to make things difficult for him.
The gates open. May Mr. Liu bless us. Sir, go safely and come back soon.
This trip to the capital.
It's 9 chances of death to 1 of life. Then we'll fight our way through.
Keep directing the work. A bridge built by an immortal.
Miss, Who made this thing?
Commander Lu Ziyuan of Qingshi Fort. His name is Lu Ziyuan.
Commander Lu has done so much for the people. He's a living saint.
We'd like to buy 100 cannons. Name your price, Commander Lu.
I've farmed all my life. First time I've used a tool this handy. Commander Lu is a benefactor to us farmers.
Long live Immortal Lu. Cement saves the people. Gunpowder protects our homeland.
Damn it!
Cheers.
Public support is in place. Wei Zhongxian won't dare move.
Not enough. The real battle begins once we reach the capital.
Commander Lu Ziyuan of Qingshi Fort, come before the throne.
Your servant Lu Ziyuan greets your majesty.
Lu Ziyuan, I've long heard of your cement, gunpowder, and steel. Can you show them to me today?
As you command. Your majesty, this way.
Harder than stone.
10 times harder than stone, and 30% lighter than brick. This is a fine steel blade. Have the palace guards strike it with their best swords.
Wow, it flew. The whole court erupts in uproar.
This is a cannon. Set up an iron target 100 paces. I shall demonstrate a shot.
Boom.
Boom. The entire court stands stunned.
Your majesty, this demonic thing may offend the heavens.
Your highness, no demon. It is the study of natural principles. Book details the formula and process. Your majesty may have the Ministry of Works reproduce it. If they fail, I will gladly accept the charge of deceiving the throne.
Good. Spread it across the realm, and Great Xiao will surely prosper.
Protect His Majesty.
Do not be alarmed, your majesty. The explosion was not caused by my gunpowder.
What do you mean?
My gunpowder has a unique formula. It leaves a smell after exploding. This explosion smells different. Someone used cheap gunpowder to imitate. They mean to frame me. Your Grace. Who would dare cause an explosion in the imperial palace? This isn't enough. The emperor must see the power of industry with his own eyes, and lose all faith in Wei Zhongxian. He needs to know who truly serves the nation and its people. We need a bigger demonstration. Yes, one the emperor will never forget. This is my answer to Great Xiao. Your Majesty. The ceremonial cannons are not meant to harm, only to celebrate. I ask Your Majesty to light them. To mark the rise of Great Xiao's industry.
Long live Your Majesty. Long live Your Majesty.
Lu Ziyuan. You are one of my trusted ministers. I trust you. Lu Ziyuan, you're asking to die. Send orders to the Black Armor Army. In 3 days, the Emperor will hunt at West Mountain and be ambushed en route. The assassins will be rebels from Bluestone Fortress. Have them wear Bluestone Fortress uniforms. You think you've won the court? My game has only just begun. Had ha. Your Majesty, the woods ahead are quite scenic. Why not take a closer look?
Protect His Majesty. Grenadiers, 3 rounds, fire.
Lord Lu, you've saved me again.
Your Majesty's safety comes above all.
Your Majesty, these assassins are dressed like men from Bluestone Fort.
Sharp eyes, 9th Lord. But the swords have Imperial Armory serial numbers on the hilts, made by the Capital Armory for the Imperial Guard. Men from Bluestone Fort couldn't get swords like these.
Return to the palace. Su Zhengqing will investigate this thoroughly. Minister Ziyuan, I am a prisoner. Wei Zhongxian controlled the Imperial Guard for 12 years. 60% of the court are his followers. I, the Emperor. All for show.
What does your majesty need me to do?
I know Wei Zhongxian plans to rebel and have the skills, army, and people's support. Most importantly, you don't belong to this rotten court. You're my only ally outside it. Secret decree. I appoint you governor of Heavenly Works, in charge of industry. This token lets you command 50,000 board. Act first, report later. Enter the palace. I'm betting everything on you. This isn't a ruler speaking to a subject. It's a ruler placing his trust in an ally.
I accept the decree. I will serve unto death. Xingxuang. What does this mean?
It means no longer just border commander. You're the master of industry for all of Great Xia.
No. It means only one of Wei Zhongxian and I can live.
Then we'll both live.
Brothers! His Majesty appointed me Governor General of Imperial. From this moment on, we answer directly to the Emperor, not the Ministry of War.
Shouting.
Wei Zhongxian won't just sit back. He will rebel. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Starting tonight, the whole army stays on high alert. Store gunpowder, position cannons. Sleep with your weapons at hand.
What an emperor! What a Lu Ziyuan! If they won't leave a way to live, then we'll die together. Order the Black Armor Army, Palace Guards, and Capital Garrison. At midnight, we purge the court.
The Ninth Lord's Black Armor Army has only 5,000.
5,000 is enough. The deputy commander of the Capital Guard is my man. At midnight, he'll open Dawn Gate.
Kill. Your Majesty, Wei Zhongxian asks you to execute Lu Ziyuan.
Wei Zhongxian. You've finally shown your true face. If your Majesty won't issue the order, then I'll have to ask your Majesty to pass on. Fire.
Your Majesty, take the secret passage.
No. I am the Son of Heaven. The Son of Heaven does not flee.
They want to kill the Emperor and destroy everything.
What do we do?
Fight back. Bring 10 cannons, 500 grenades.
Ride through the night for 800 li.
Excavation team, move out! Dig! Plant the explosives. All troops, fall back. Light it! Kill! Block the road.
Artillery line, advance and fire. Bombers, spread out and clear the streets. Cavalry, charge.
Move! Kill!
Your Majesty, I came too late.
Not at all. You're not late at all.
I know how to find him. A mathematical tracking method. Wei Zhongxian took a specific route when he fled. Based the guard positions and security at each exit, I can use probability to narrow his hiding place. The East City drainage canal is likely. Check North City's back.
Search them all at once.
Yes. These boot prints. They're soft-soled black boots made specifically for eunuchs. After him.
Stay back. I am the 9,000-year Lord.
9,000-year lord. You're worse than a stray dog now. Forming factions and embezzling the treasury. Colluding with foreign enemies. Plotting against His Majesty. 17 grave crimes. Under Great Xiao law. Death by 1,000 cuts. Your whole family will be wiped out.
Where exactly are you from?
From a place believing technology can change the world.
If I understood technology too.
What you don't understand isn't technology. People want peace and prosperity, not fear and oppression. Technology is neither good nor evil. Those who help the people are saints. Those who oppress them are criminals. You are the latter.
Lu Ziyuan stepped forward and received decree. Saved emperor, crushed rebellion, invented cement, gunpowder, and steel. You have rendered great service in rebuilding the Great Wall. Your merit serves the realm and benefits generations. I appoint you Governor General of Heavenly Works, second rank, in charge of realm-wide industry. I grant you 10,000 taels of gold and 1,000 a residence as well. And I grant industrial talent in the realm to you. Your 3 wives shall be named Ladies of Creation. The Bluestone Heavenly Works Special Administrative Zone.
Your Majesty, I don't want gold. I have one request. This is Great Xiao's 5-year industrial plan. In 5 years, every city will have cement, households will have iron tools, and armies will be guarded by cannons. Within 10 years, Great Xiao industrial output will increase tenfold, the strongest industrial power in the world.
Granted. All my resources are yours. If you need people, I'll give you some. If you need power, I'll give you power.
Girls, we've got work to do.
Benefactor, what kind of work?
Let everyone in Great Xiao live a better life.
First, get me a new blade.
I'll design the blade myself. It'll be 20% tougher than refined steel. 5-year plan needs at least 30 million taels. The return will be over tenfold. Worth
Ha ha.
1 year.
Traditional methods would take at least 20 years.
It takes 20 years the old way, but we won't do it the old way. Every worker gets hardened steel tools. Efficiency rises tenfold. We'll build river water wheels to power cement mixing and stone crushing. They'll provide the power. A standardized assembly line. Digging, hauling, laying, and quality checks. 4 jobs, each with a worker. Cement prefab factories. We'll build a water fortress every 50 li along route. Cement bricks and prefab parts will be carted to the site for assembly. We'll blast mountains with gunpowder. We'll clear construction roads while quarrying stone, with steel tools for everyone. Efficiency will rise 100-fold. 1 year will be enough.
A dream 100 years in the making. I have made it come true. Minister Lu, this is not my achievement. It is yours.
Your Majesty, not my achievement alone. It was the sweat of 300,000 laborers, the blood of 3,000 engineering troops, and the faith of those who believed in us.
What a powerful faith. Xiang Nu, do you see it? This wall will protect Great Xia for generations to come. Now that the Great Wall is complete, our next mission is to train talent.
For your first lesson, I will not teach formulas or techniques. I will teach you why you must learn these. There are 2 kinds of power in this world. One is authority, which makes people afraid. The other is knowledge, which earns people's trust. Power dies with its owner, but knowledge remains in this world and benefits generations to come.
Headmaster, may I study here? Father says barbarians don't deserve education.
I make no distinction between barbarians and Han people. There are only those who want to learn and those who don't. Which one are you? Want to learn? Then learn. Tuition and board are free. One condition. After graduation, use what you've learned to help more people. The next stage of the steam-powered industrial revolution. Water power is no longer limited by rivers. Factories can be built anywhere. Next, we need to study railways.
Laughter.
Teaching.
Training.
Guidance.
This used to be a rundown frontier fort. Now, it is the industrial heart of Great Xia.
Hawkers shouting.
5 years.
We started with 4 people and a broken wall. Now we're rulers of the frontier. Last year's tax revenue was 1.8 million. The whole country.
Money isn't important. What matters is, no one dares bully us anymore.
Back then, all I wanted was to survive. Now I want everyone to live better. Thank you, all of you. I couldn't have made it without you.
No, we're the ones who should thank.
Are you done getting sentimental? I'm hungry.
Braised pork tonight. 3 pieces each.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Slow down. You're pregnant, yet you're wolfing it down. Grassland women aren't that delicate.
You need proper nutrition pregnant. You too. Stop doing accounts all, but I haven't finished checking the reports.
Gina, leave the work to your assistant. Your job now is to rest and take care of the baby.
Laughs.
Where are we going?
You'll see when we get there.
He's the Imperial Works governor. And his 3 wives.
This is the land we've protected for 5 years. It was once ravaged by the Xiongnu. Now they don't dare cross the line. Dashia lies south. Cities are building cement roads, opening workshops and schools. This is where I began. The starting point of Great Xia's industry.
Will your child carry on this work?
Yes. Not forced. Their choice. Look. Today marks the completion of the Great Wall. Beacon towers all along the border are lit at once. I guard Great Xia's gates.